Alright, I'm back. The dogs have been fed. Let's see. I had Subway and Starbucks for lunch after I got my COVID vaccination. Yes, I saw you got your vaccination. Was that shot number 1 or shot number 2? I don't remember what you posted. All my friends are getting vaccinated. Lord help me. How many times can I hit the wrong button? This is the true question of streaming. Number 1, nice. Nice. Alright. Correct game this time. Once more with feeling. Ooh, my allergies. So what I might do this weekend is, since I'm... Oh, I need to move this out of the way because I can't see the screen. I might, since I'm hoping I'll be able to record for coffee. I was hoping to record earlier today, but then my doctor called and moved my appointment, which was a problem. Because I wasn't supposed to have my appointment until tonight. And then they were like, hey, can you do your appointment in the middle of the afternoon? And I was like, I mean, well, yes, I can. So I moved my appointment up a few hours. But I was going to record in the early afternoon and then stream afterwards. Sorry, I was, like, confused again, because I'm like, what happened? I haven't gotten any fucking presents still. Hold on, I just want to see what the controller configure is. Oh. Usual controls? Motion. Oh, you can do motion controls? I kind of want to try it. It's probably going to be horrible, right? Please be aware that even after selecting motion controls, if you play with the Joy-Con controllers attached to the console or play using the Pro Controller, the controller team will revert to your usual controls. Should I try it? I can always turn it off if I don't like it. Is that the only... What are simple controls? There's different controls? What are simple controls? I'm trying it. Okay, hold on. We're gonna do some experiments. Okay, so we're gonna do simple controls and see. Wait, what did it say? Controls check? Oh. So on simple controls, you can roll with just one joystick, and then you can change quick turn with the right joystick, basically. Jump, look, charge and roll, shift left and right. And then the Joy-Con, like, you can use the motion controls? I wonder how fucking hard that is. Oh my god. Hell no. This looks even worse. I kind of want to try the simple controls, but I also feel like it's cheating. You know what? I'm going to leave usual controls on. I'm not going to be a big bitch about it. Let's see, make a star 6 or Corona Borealis. Let's check out this one. I'm gonna stick on usual controls. What is it? It still needs something? Is it our royal present? No, something more. Aha! Oh yes. It's not gorgeous. This sky is not gorgeous at all. A starry sky, and it still manages to look shabby. It has none of the beauteous, maximal gorgeousness of our crown. Ooh. Oh. It's blinding. Amazing, amazing. The Earth looks amazing today. What's this? Crowns everywhere. We are super shocked, feeling super lucky. Let's roll them all up before somebody shows up. Get as many as you can and make as crown-studded a Katamari as you can. For a beautiful constellation. For a super, fab, gorgeous sky. These crowns must belong to someone. There are just too many. If a likely person shows up, we'll make a getaway to the great cosmos. In the meantime, we have 9 minutes. Hurry, pilfering prince. Okay, so we're looking for crowns. Come here. Oh, it's too big. I can't get it. We're lopsided as shit. Oh no, my peaches. I'm stuck. Around. Wait, why am I not picking anything up? No! Roll! Roll! That's a big fucking crown. It's a big fugu! I want to roll up the big fugu. Oh my god, I'm inside of it. Okay, I'm sucking again. It's been too many days. Damn it. I can't get out of the water. There we go. No! Stop bouncing into the water! There's a present! Present! How do I get up there? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Present. Present. Yes! Finally got a present! I am the best at this game officially. It doesn't matter that I lose at every level I play. And I can't even get up a ramp. Aww. The Daruma are at the bus stop. Come to me, Daruma. Come to me. Get the garbage bag? Nope. Chicken? Really? Ah. Can no mask? You ever feel like you're losing your sanity? Where are you going? No one asked you to go that way. Oh god. I don't even know what I'm fucking hitting anymore. And now I'm just going against my will. Can I get the bench or the bench is too big? Can I knock this kid over? Nope. There's a crown on this dude's butt. There's a lot going on over here I should be concerned about, I think. Well, I'm almost out of time and I suck, so... we ain't winning this one. Wah wah. We got 42 crowns, though. Hold on, I want to check something really quick before I continue. An effort was made. It wasn't the world's best effort, but I am definitely no speedrunner at this game, that's for damn sure. And I got a present. At least I got a present, which is rare, because I don't seem to get jack shit. There it is. Cutscene. So romantic. We got a crown. I kind of like the scarf though, so I'm gonna keep the scarf. We're gonna save, even though we didn't really do great. No, I don't want to quit. Did we unlock a new cousin yet? We did. Oh yeah, Johnson. You know, the one that kinda looks like us, but his face is sideways. So does that count as a pass even though we didn't do that good? I guess it does. Alright, make a star 6. Have you ever been to the Arabian Peninsula? We haven't either. We hope you can visit during the days rolling like that's possible. Ah yes, almost forgot. Ah yes. A royal present for the hard-working prince. That's what we were planning, but we got bored. We gave your present away to somebody on Earth. Must be around somewhere. So roll it up while you're at it. Sending things to Earth. Today, you'll be rolling around the world. Okay, that's kind of vague. The Katamari should be, let's see, around a crisp 3 meters. We can believe in you for 11 minutes in Earth time, but any longer than that, and even the king of all cosmos can't be expected to wait. We look forward to a nice Katamari, Soppy Prince. Turn around. I can't pick up the beach balls, they're too big. Turn around or go backwards. Chickens are too big. I swim? I guess I can at least get in the water. There's fish! Oh shit. To the seal? Seals! I can't pick them up. Too big. Jellyfish. I don't get why I can roll up some people but not other people. Sorry, old man. Okay. Sorry, I was like really into that. Shit. All right. At least we did it. Hors d'oeuvres. Their dad's an astronaut. Okay. Okay, well, obviously, we gotta save. Let's see, other options are make Pisces or make Gemini. Oh, and there's another one down here. Make Ursa Major, which I'm sure that one's the bear level. Let's start with Pisces. There's something missing, Eureka, we have it. It's not fresh. This sky is spoiled already. It's not fresh at all, it's very ripe. This is not acceptable. Quickly find some fresh fish on Earth. Ooh. Okay. Get as many fish as you can for a super fab fresh sky. 6 minutes? That's not very many time for fish. And I suck. So... No, don't fall down the hill. I want to get the fish that I miss literally every time I roll over them. Oh my god. Roll over the fish. This one's gonna take me a minute, isn't it? Do jellyfish count as fish in this game? Move, I'm trying to get off of you and you're like running me over. There goes half my items. Roll up the... Why are the fish statues turning gold? What the fuck does that mean? Oh man, we got a lot of fish, but we didn't make the size. I got 97 fish, I think, if that's the number correctly. I'm not good at this game. Are you on vacation? Use a net, go boldly and aggressively. We'll manage to turn it into a constellation, but make it more fresh next time. Alrighty, let's just release it into the sky. Okay, I think I require bread, because bread is dinner, and bread is here, and I require intaking of bread. Pardon my plasticky sounds. So fresh. Oh, look at all our cousins. Nickel's having a time over here. I love that there's one that just looks like a tennis ball. His name is Marnie, or her name is Marnie, I don't know. Their name is Marnie, technically. I still think Johnson's pretty funny because he's exactly like us, but his face is backwards, or sideways. People used to cosplay Katamari cousins so much. Like, actually make, like, giant headpieces and shit. Sorry, I'm enjoying my little bread dinner. Also, the dogs are at my door, so I need to walk them really quick. So I might hover on this cousin's screen and go take the dogs out for a moment before they pee and poop all over the house. I'll be right back. You can enjoy the cousin's company for a minute. I spoke too soon. My poor sick dog already peed all over the floor, so I need to clean it up really quick, and then I'll be back. Okay, sorry for that delay. Gotta deal with dog stuff though, so... Yeah, she peed all over the front of the house, and then I took her outside, and then she wouldn't come back inside, and it's dark outside, so I had to go chase her through the fucking yard, while the other dog barked at the neighbors, because we have neighbors moving across the street, so there's trucks and people outside, like, night and day, moving stuff, and picking up furniture, and dropping shit off, and whatever, so... It's, like, hard to wrangle one of 3 dogs when, like, one dog is deaf, one dog has a brain tumor, and the other one's just stupid and doesn't fucking listen. So, it's a little difficult to roll around and try to grab all of them simultaneously alone. Because, of course, like, you get one in the house, but then they see the other 2 are still outside, so I want to be outside, and then they run back outside, and it's like, oh, Jesus. And then I'm trying to clean up pee at the same time. Like, it's like, just go outside, go to the damn bathroom, and come in the house. I ate some more bread, so I've had, like, I would say 2/3 of a baguette, which was my lunch and my dinner now. So, I am peak health incarnate. Okay, let me turn this light off that's right in my face. Let me get back to the game. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Let's do Ursa Major, which I'm assuming is bear collecting. It got away. To tell you the truth, we were also making a constellation. Ursa Major, to be exact. A parent that leaves all the work to the child. That looks bad. Deadbeat, yes? You said it, not me. So we're finally done, and then the last one gets away. Shoot, stupid bear. We're sick of it. So just go roll me up 1 bear and roll up the present too. Yeah, I haven't gotten a single fucking present aside from I've gotten 2 out of all of them. But 1 bear, so I'm assuming there's gonna be lots of bears, and I have to only roll up 1 bear and hit a certain size or something. That's the trick. Is that it'll be a stage of all bears. Oh, I smell a bear. Bad bears, bad. Hurry up and start rolling. Am I only supposed to... Just 1. That's all we need. 1 bear. So give us the largest bear you can find. Oh, shit. Okay, so they want me to roll up a big thing and then roll up a bear. That's probably going to be hard because there's bears literally everywhere. And I suck at this game, so... That's a big bear. No, the bear carving counts as a bear? Come on, that's not a bear. Oh my god. Oh good, you got a bear. We can relax now. Microscopic bear. We didn't lose a teeny tiny bear. Yeah. That wasn't... Next time, get a bigger bear. Literally not even a live bear. A fucking bear carving. Bear carving tiny. Well, that was the quickest level ever. You're surprised he accepted a carving instead of a live bear. Yeah, I mean, fair. I have... How long have I been live for? I literally don't know what time I started at, and because I restart the recording when I change games, I don't know how long I've been live. Have I been live for, I think, 3 hours? Has it been 3 hours? I think it's been 3 hours. Did I get a fucking cousin out of that? I did. Who did I get out of that one? Columbo. Huh. 3 hours now plus whatever prior. Well, I think the 3 hours is total. So, because my OBS is at 55 minutes, so we've been doing Katamari for 55 minutes. So the 3 hours includes Animal Crossing. So, okie dokie. Okay, so we did a really shitty Ursa Major. So we have Make a Star 7, and then we should have Gemini left. Let's do Gemini next. Let's continue the theme. How can this be? There's something missing. Aha. Yes, that's it. We get it now. It has no mystery. The sky has no mystery. It's so straightforward and easy to understand. That's important, of course, but just so boring. We'll tell you what's mysterious. Twins. What is it with that connection? Is it telepathy? Do they have ESP? Identical. Mind-bending. Uncanny. Come to think of it. Didn't you have a twin? Really? So not true. Well, that's boring. No surprise there at all. Well, your deficiencies aside, get as many twins as you can and make as twin-packed a Katamari as you can. For a beautiful constellation, for a super fab, wonderful sky. Since it's all about twins, you'll have 11 minutes, double the usual. We look forward to the results, Solitary Prince. Twin boots, twin bats, twin pumpkins. Can't get the bonsai yet. Pin older brother. Hello there, triplets. I don't think I'm doing this right. I think I have to only pick up 2, which is really difficult. There's no way that's accurate. Come here, bitch. There we go. I'm doing horribly. $61. Not great. How am I so bad at this game? How you managed to get so few? Is Fumin the new one? I think Fumin's the new one, right? Taking a quick break because my eyeball is doing a thing and I cannot really see out of my eyeball really well right now. Quick break for my eyeball to figure out what it's doing so I can see the video game in front of me. How is everyone's night going? Calm down, eyeball. Amen. It heard all the eye gouging talk earlier and it was like, nope. I wonder how many constellations there are in the game, like how many levels there are. Because I actually don't know how many levels there are. Still trying to figure out accountability stuff for work. Sigh, says April. It doesn't sound like you're having much success given the sigh at the end. Let's see, we have Make a Star 7. Is that the only one left? Or is there more that'll unlock after I do this? Have you ever been to Poland? We go there often. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, yes. A royal present for the hardworking prince. Threw it towards Earth. I'm never gonna get all these things because I suck too much at this game to actually get presents. Oh, okay. Okay. The Katamari should be 6 meters. That's pretty big. We can believe in you for 12 minutes, but any longer than that. Okay, so this is just a normal size level. Yeah, I can't steer well enough to trace this line of bananas right now. I'm not even hitting most of them. Come here, bell. I want the bell. I know we're on a timer, but I don't care. Oh my god, I hate this. I suck at this so much. Why do I suck at this so much? Thank you. Okay. Hey, get the fuck out of my way, fat ass. Jeez, please. Kicked me into the fucking moon. Nobody came up and kicked you. What are you kicking me for? Oh, this isn't terrifying. A kotatsu with, a bunny dude just chilling in the fucking cave? Okay. How am I this fucking bad at this game? No! Stop kicking me! I didn't do anything to you. I'm just minding my business. I'm gonna roll up your entire fucking planet and you're gonna die, so leave me alone. Fire yet. No, I fell all the way down. No, that's not helping me. Also, ramming into this pole, like I didn't see it, is also not helping me. This dude's in here like fucking a dog or something. What the hell's this guy doing? I'm stuck on him. There's a way through there if you're not me. Yeah, I'm not trying to, my dude. I just suck. Every time I move, I get stuck on something. I'm out of time. Let's see. None. I'm supposed to be finding a mentor and creating a mastermind accountability group with other people who are also trying to run businesses, but I need to be very dependable, serious commitment type thing, and I'm not finding a ton of good fits for who could or would want to follow the outline of the group. I'm shooting my shot with someone way out of my league business-wise. This isn't a date, lol. Send me bravery. You can do it, April. I literally just messaged Mark and asked him to do this with me, and oh boy, I regret my whole life. Oh, but Mark seems like a good dude. So hopefully, you know, that works out. I mean, if I was remotely a business person and not a flailing failure, I would try to help in some way, but I don't think I'm of any help. And my business is not really a business, basically. My business is a failure, so I don't think I am a person to help. And you definitely can do it. I agree with Cap. I sent the message and then shut my computer and walked away. I mean, that's okay to do. I mean, to be fair, if you worked in an office place and you had to send someone an important email, chances are you wouldn't sit at the computer waiting for the response to the email. You would send the message and then go back to doing other work. So, that's fine. That's normal. That you shouldn't sit there and just, like, wait for an email to ping in or whatever. But yay for doing the thing. I made some Stardust. Wah wah. Yeah, I didn't do so hot on that level. I suck at this game. But man, doing the thing is the hard thing, so, I mean, at least you're trying. Worst comes to worst, people say no or they're not interested or whatever, and you just keep looking for people. I mean, there's infinite business people out there, it's just a matter of finding, like, people that are in the same groove of what you're looking for. Which you know this. But other people exist out there, so essentially, not quite infinite, but basically infinite people. Oh, what time is it? Because my eyeball is still doing a thing. Let's see, it is like 8:35. Let's see, the literal only reason I don't think you'd be good fit is because it's scheduled work dates every week, and and it being interactive, so not super great with your works. Yeah, that's one of the rough things, is like not having a free schedule because of living with people who have no consideration for others is really fucking rough. Because, like, basically, if I got, like, a remote day job, I would literally have to, like, move furniture in front of my door to keep people from bothering me, because they literally don't have any respect for privacy or me having things to do or whatever. Why did I just get a text from Marcy? Hold on, let me check this. What's Marcy messaging me about? Oh, because I sent her a thing early this morning. She only just now saw it. Okay. I was like, what is she messaging me? She doesn't message me that often, out of nowhere. Yeah, work-wise, it's rough. It's just like my stream. Like, my stream would be on a regular schedule if I lived alone, but I don't, so I have to work around people who have literally zero respect for me as a person, so, which you know that, but, you know, people who come to my stream and then are like, why don't you have a schedule? Why do you play random shit at random times? Why does your schedule change? Like, it's that simple. I live with other people, and their schedules are not set. They work day jobs that have rotating schedules, so every week they get a new schedule, and the schedule could be totally different every week. So some days they might work 2 p.m. to 11 p.m., and then some days they work 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., or some days they're off random days that they wouldn't normally be off. They don't work Monday to Friday, you know, 9 to 5. So it's rough for streaming, and it's rough for trying to figure out other work. Like, yesterday I wasn't able to stream, but obviously I was able to, you know, work on the overlay and other things, like setting up the new Tiltify, setting up the new coffee posts, setting up all that kind of stuff. Work is more important than talking about work, yeah. And you should obviously prioritize stream and other stuff instead of work dates and when you have time to work. I mean, the thing is like, if I were to get a job, like if I had like a job that actually provided income, whether it be a day job or a side kind of job, like, that was part-time, like, streaming would not be priority over that. Because, like, I would still stream when I had time, but honestly, making an income is the main thing, and right now, like, streaming is helping that, so streaming is only taking priority because it's helping me make an income while I don't have any income. Because, shit costs money whether or not I make any income, so, I mean, it's just like, if you need photos taken and you sent me stuff for photos, that's priority, that's work. Work is priority, yeah. So, you know, and I mean, you're trying this new program. You'll figure it out. You'll figure out A, if it works for you, and B, if it helps you, and C, you know, if it's something that you want to continue with or something you want to try something else. I mean, because just because you try a specific type of program or schedule doesn't mean that it's for everyone, you know. It's just like working in an office 9 to 5 isn't for some people. Some people fucking love it and would kill to have a 9 to 5 office job, and some people would rather work 1 day a week and make their own hours, or work overnights, or work on weekends, or, you know, work for themselves, or work for a company. Everyone's different. Everyone's got different shit that makes them work better. So if I could figure out some kind of something to make reliable income, even if it wasn't a ton, like, I would be thrilled, but I just haven't found anything, and I've obviously still been job hunting, and remote job hunting is not easy because everyone's remote job hunting in the pandemic. I thought I had a lead on a job, and then my lead kinda didn't follow through, so I didn't get the job, so that kinda sucked. Because, like, it was a job I would have actually been really good at, but, you know, whatever, and it would have been a lot of money, probably. And when I say a lot of money, I don't mean, like, 6 figures, but I mean, like, I've never made a lot of money at a job. The most, even at my office job, I think the most I ever made was, like, $19,000 or $20,000 a year, so, and I worked there for 5.5 years, so, yeah, if I could get a fucking job that actually pays my, you know, rent / insurance / be able to buy groceries more than once every 6 months, you know, that would be cool. But it's, like, one of those things where I have so many, like, quote, side hustles going on that it's like, well, I can only spend so much time doing each of them, and none of them are really moneymakers by themselves. Like, streaming is the closest thing to a quote-unquote moneymaker, but obviously you have to build an audience and shit and all that. And which obviously, I mean, like, I only returned to streaming at the end of August after a, like, 6-year lapse of not streaming. And I didn't used to stream for money when I used to, because there was no such thing as being monetized outside of being a partner back when I used to stream. So it's like, I didn't stream for 6 years, and then I came back to streaming at the end of August. I have, like, 100 followers on Twitch now. I have a couple of subs. I've got, you know, my little coffee thing going for, like, my tip jar, donos, whatever you want to call it. And basically, like, all I can do is either, like, keep making stream content and hope that people, you know, either sub or head over to the coffee and do stuff, or tip or donate or whatever people want to call it, or that they go to my shop and they buy stuff, either on my coffee shop or on my, my Etsy shop. But yeah, I mean, like, right now, like, I'm not comfortable with offering custom commissions right now because my art block is still really bad, so I don't want to open for commissions, because Coffee offers the option to put commissions in your shop. Like, you can set up a form for people to actually commission art from you. It's built into the structure of the website, but, like, I don't want to offer commissions until I know that I can actually fulfill them in a reasonable amount of time. And I'm not at that point yet, so I haven't done that. I'm sure some people have been like, why haven't you offered commissions? That's why I haven't offered commissions. I have a few things I might be able to throw up for, like, really cheap in my Etsy shop, but honestly, like, with as much money as it costs for me to have the Etsy shop, like, I just got charged for this past month's Etsy shop again. I get charged every month if I don't make a sale, so I got charged again today for this past month's Etsy shop stuff, fees, and it's like, if I don't make a sale per month, like, I don't cover my fees, which means I pay out of pocket for my Etsy shop. So it's like, do I want to throw a bunch more listings up? And if they don't sell, then I'm paying even more money per month to have an Etsy shop that's not making any sales. Like, there's so many, like, factors that I'm trying to, like, figure out. And I have a website, but to add a shop to my website would cost me a lot of money because I don't have an e-commerce website. I have a regular, like, portfolio-style website. I can upgrade it to an e-commerce website, but I have to pay for that service, and it's not cheap. So when I'm not making sales, I'm not going to pay that much money to upgrade my website, if that makes sense. Like if you're already making sales and you know people will buy your product, then obviously having an e-commerce website is the thing to do. But I'm not making sales, so therefore I am not paying for an e-commerce website. So it's like, yeah, Etsy charges me money. Coffee doesn't really charge me shop-wise, but it doesn't get the same kind of traffic that Etsy does. Because Etsy has like the built-in search feature and everything, while Coffee does not have a search feature or a shopping feature or a browse feature. So it's kind of hard to like be like, oh, I'll just move all of my stuff over to Coffee, but then nobody sees it, if that makes sense. And like, yeah, I can post on social media like, oh hey, check out my listings on Coffee, or oh hey, check out my Coffee posts. But like, we all know that the algorithms on the different social medias, like basically, they don't want you to leave the website, so they subdue most of the links. Because it's like, I notice if I post just a random picture or a meme, I'll get tons of traffic on it on Twitter. And if I post a coffee post, it gets like maybe 1 or 2 hits if it has a link on it. But if I post about a coffee post without linking, I get more traffic. And it's like, I know that Twitter is, you know, is suppressing the link sharing because they don't want people to leave Twitter, because that's how they make money, is by people scrolling on Twitter and ads and shit. So, I mean, I understand why it's done, but it's also super frustrating when you don't have a big audience, because it's like, cool, I can post on Instagram or Twitter or talk about shit on Twitch. Like, I have links to everything on my Twitch. And then hold on a second. I only just now realized at like the end of the stream that I never updated the Tiltify bar in the bottom right-hand corner for this month's thing. Oops. My bad. I will try to do that before next stream. Hopefully I remember. That's why... Well, I do that too, and then I still... Yeah, like, the top post gets views, but then no, I don't get any click-through. Because, like, I do that on a lot of stuff too, where I'll be like, hey, like, this month's, you know, shit is here, and then I'll, like, add on a thread or something. But, like, my Etsy got, like... I mean, for me, decent traffic last month, and I didn't make a single sale. It's like, oh, you got over 300 click-throughs, but not a single sale. And it's like, okay. Like, I know I don't have, like, a ton of variety on my shop right now, but it's like, it's also hard to, like, want to make new stuff when it's just gonna sit there, because I also don't have a lot of storage space to, like, make infinite product when I live in a 10 by 10 space. So, like, I don't have a warehouse or a workshop or a garage or, you know, a spare bedroom or something, or a closet I can stuff stuff in. It's just tricky. But anyways, I digress, literally. You'll figure it out, and I'm sure somebody will, you know, on your list will be interested, and maybe you'll think of someone you haven't, you overlooked, you know, that you just were like, oh, why didn't I think of so-and-so, and you'll message some people, and maybe you'll get some interest from someone. I'm sure somebody will be interested, because especially with COVID and everything, so many places are, like, so many businesses are hurting that they want to, like, improve their stuff, especially smaller businesses, because it's like people need to pay their bills. So, I'm sure you'll find a thing. I'm sure you'll find some peoples. And I don't know why you're intimidated by Mark, because every time you talk about Mark, it seems like you're intimidated by talking to him or interacting with him. And it's like, he's just a dude who sells product, just like you. He sells different product, but it's not like you've never spoken before or interacted before. I still owe him mail that I, need to figure out. I need to see if I can do a shipping label through Etsy that's international that doesn't cost me $1 bajillion for him because he's international. Because, like, to send somebody, like, $20 in product and pay, like, $20 shipping is, like, ugh. You're very intimidated by Mark? Why are you very intimidated by Mark? I mean, I haven't really spoken to him much. I've just basically been like, hey, I use your shit in my prop photos, and also, hey, I'll trade you stuff when I can send international mail. But he seems, I assume he seems fairly nice. I'm waiting on stuff for me and you from him. Oh yeah, I think you said you bought Pride Dice from him, right? I haven't really been on my alt Twitter, like, at all recently, which is basically where I follow all of the D&D and tabletop-related shops and people. So I haven't really been keeping up to date on most of that, just because since COVID, basically, I haven't been keeping up with my, like, shop Twitter. I've actually been considering just consolidating, especially now that I'm back on Twitch, and just making it all on my main account, and then people can just deal with it. He's a grown-up? I mean, what does that mean, he's a grown-up? I mean, I don't know how old he is, but... You're a grown-up, you have a house and children and bills and a job and responsibilities. That makes you a grown-up. I don't know nothing about him beyond that he makes and sells dice and such, but I don't know what makes him more of a grown-up. Ooh, what the heck is up with my leg? Oh, I think I like leaned my leg on something weird and I have like a weird bump in my leg. It scared me. I ran my hand over it. I was like, what the fuck is that? Ooh, don't fall asleep on me. Video game. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I just, like, I wanna try and figure out, like, he super duper triggers my imposter syndrome. I don't know, he's just good at adulting or whatever. I mean, how do you know that he's good at adulting? Didn't he, I mean, he's had, like, super huge fuck-ups with his company and stuff. It's not like he's never fucking made a mistake. Fuck, he's made huge public mistakes, and he's acknowledged them. I mean, that's part of doing things. That's part of A, being alive, and B, being a business owner, and, like, doing stuff on your own, and being, like, an indie company. Like, everyone fucks up or makes mistakes, or underprices, or buys from the wrong person, or loses a bunch of money, or whatever. The thing is that, like, just because people don't necessarily share, like, how fucked up everything in their life is on the internet, like me, like, not everyone is like me, where I just openly talk about how bad shit is. Like, most people just keep it to themselves, which, I mean, you know, is fair. But just because a lot of people put their best foot forward doesn't mean they don't also have struggles or problems or fuck-ups or mistakes, or also have imposter syndrome. And that's the thing, is it's just like, you look at Instagram or anything like that, and you scroll through and you're like, oh, everyone's life looks so exciting. Everyone's so good looking. Everyone's, you know, their living space is perfect. Everything's spotless. Their kids are all, like, so fucking well groomed and behaved. And it's like, you see 0.01% of their life. Like, you're not seeing their day-to-day where they're laying around in lounge pants all day in their fucking bra. Like, and no makeup on and no hairdo and haven't showered in a week. Like, you know, you can't compare by, like, the external, because unless you're super close with somebody, or somebody's just, like, an open book, like, you'll never know. Oh my god, hold on. I guess he's... One more time. Gazoon tight to me. Sorry, turned away from the mic. Hopefully that wasn't super loud. Fucking allergies, man. That mask was a mistake. Oof, full of dust. But yeah, so I wouldn't be too worried about, like, being intimidated by him. He seems chill. Obviously I don't know him super close, but he seems chill. I mean, he's dealt with his fair share of company issues. So, if anything, he's a good person to talk to because he's been through shit and he's survived it. So, like, company-wise. You know. Listen, years ago when I was in college and I started doing, like, commissions and like, I did a stupid thing where I was like, back when Facebook, before it became scum of the earth, like, I'm talking, you know, 2007 maybe, 2008 maybe, I don't remember what year it was, somewhere around that area. I was like, oh, if I get so many, you know, followers on my company Facebook page, I'll do a giveaway to, like, the first 50 or 100 people or something. I don't even need to finish the story for you to see what the fuck was wrong with that thought. Because I don't know what I was thinking it was going to take to make, package, and ship 50 or 100 free things. I'm gonna tell you, I fucking deleted my Facebook page shortly after I fucked that fucking whole thing up. You know, it's... anyone who makes stuff or sells stuff, like, at some point or another, you look to other people who have either done it longer or done it on a bigger scale or had more success and go, hi, can you help me? I'm trying to do a thing, and you have obviously made it to this point in One Piece, so please answer my questions if you may, and if they're nice people, they usually will. You know, that's like, I always joke, it's like I tweeted at Marcus, I was like, is it still standing if you actually know the person in real life? And he kind of did like the ooh-woo emoji. And it's like, I mean, me and Marcus only met because he was working on a movie, and my prop maker that I was commissioning was asking him questions about specifics about how he made the prop, and then I was the middle conduit for it, and then that's how me and Marcus met. And I mean, Marcus has worked with some of the biggest names in fucking Hollywood on some of the biggest movies and shit, and like, that's not somebody I would have ever said like, you know, oh yeah, like maybe he answers my questions on Twitter. Not like, I would have never told you 5 years ago that like, oh yes, me and him will be friends one day. Like, he has the same college degree as I do, and he has gotten to the point in his life where he is. And then I look at my life and I'm like, I am the biggest piece of failure. And it's like, you know, we have different lives and we have different pasts, and yeah, we have the same college degree, but, you know, his life was a very different path than mine, and as much as I can compare, you know, his success versus my lack of success, that doesn't mean anything. Yeah, it's easy to feel crummy when you look at other people, or other companies, or other indie companies, or other artists, or other, you know, soap makers, or whatever, or other nonprofits, or, you know, whatever. It could be anything, and it's easy to compare, and it's not helpful, you know. It's kind of like how a lot of people compare anger to holding onto a hot coal in your fist. If you hold on to coal in your closed fist, you will burn yourself and nothing else. It's kind of the same concept of like comparing yourself to others. Like, it doesn't hurt them; they don't know. Even if you tell them, it doesn't really affect them in a negative way. They're just like, oh, you think I'm doing a good job usually, and you just hurt yourself because, of course, like imposter syndrome, or you go, oh, so-and-so already did it better than me, so why would I bother? Or I'll never be as good as so-and-so, so why would I bother? I mean, and it's not an easy thing to get over, but you just do it, do your work, and if people like it, they'll like it, and if people don't like it, then you adapt and you change until you have an audience, or you look for your audience. And you know that because you've, you know, had a degree of success in your life. So, I don't need to tell you. You know these things, and you're trying this new program, and will the new program be amazing in the first 3 days? No, it might take some time. You know, it might take some work and some adapting, but you'll get there. Sorry for the sniffling. My allergies have gotten really fucking bad, and I can't get to my little diffuser thing to, like, get some shit in the air because it's over on the windowsill, and I am behind a screen right now, so I cannot do that. And anyways, I ramble about things that I am not knowledgeable about because that's what I'm good at. That's why I minored in psychology and sociology, because people. I don't understand people. And, you know, who knows, like, I asked my doctor for help today, and maybe the help will actually help me, and I'll be able to do more, and I'll be able to function better, and I'll be able to be more productive. And maybe I'll be able to figure some stuff out for my shop, or get out of my art block, and I'll be able to do commissions. Who knows? You know? There's so many what-ifs, and it's like, I'll put this out here into the universe, in front of an audience, even if it's a small audience. I made it one of my, like, things for April to, even if it's not on stream, or if it's not for someone else, I want to force myself to do some kind of art regularly, even if it's not every single day, but like at least a few times a week, because my art block isn't gonna get better until I just like push through it. And I know like we've done some oh, thank you. Yeah, it's, you know it's not easy to ask for help. And honestly, what's bad is I literally wouldn't have even brought it up to her unless she had asked the question, because I really forgot all about, I had thought about asking her about it before when the appointment got scheduled, and I was like, oh, I need to remember to talk to her about such and such. And then the appointment came, and I just, you know, with the brain fog and the exhaustion and everything, I just totally forgot to even bring it up. If she didn't bring it up at the very end of the appointment, it would have never even been discussed, which I would have kicked myself after the fact. So I'm at least glad she brought it up, because she usually doesn't really check in with me about that stuff. She's usually kind of a cut, blunt, to the point, like, 3 questions kind of doctor, and today she actually kind of like had a conversation with me, so it was a really shocking appointment. But yeah, if she hadn't asked, like, I was gonna be honest with her. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing well. The medicine is not helping me, and I'm not doing good. And I'm at a point now where it's like, even though asking for help is hard, like, I don't know what I'm going to do if I don't get help. Like, as shitty as that sounds, and I don't want to get, like, emotional about it on stream, because we've had enough of emotional me on stream recently. But, like, if I don't ask for help now, when I've got the chance to ask for help, and I'm not in the middle of crisis, like, I don't know when I'm gonna be able to ask for help, because while I can't afford therapy, like, I need medicine to help. Like, I need something to help, because my living situation is too bad, and my unemployment and, like, everything else, like, it's all too much. So, like, if she can't at least give me some kind of, like, clinical relief, then I don't know. So, you know, it's just whatever, and we're all just doing our best in whatever capacity that is. Whether it's medically, or family-wise, or business-wise, or financially, or with poor sick doggos, or with shitty video games that we suck at like this, where I just can't seem to fucking get the hang of it, no matter how many times I play it. You know, it's just part of stuff. So, you know, I'm trying to get past the not asking for help part. Whether or not I feel I deserve it, at this point, it's kind of like a last resort kind of thing. Because it's like, if I don't get help, I don't know what's going to come after this, if that makes sense. So, I mean, obviously, you, April, I've spoken to you at length. You can't just will yourself into proper brain chemistry. I'm very happy you're going to give this a try. Yeah, you know, and I've heard from people already, even today, since I posted on Twitter earlier, that, like, some people are like, yo, this medicine really fucked me up bad, and then other people are like, this medicine was really great, so maybe it'll help you. So, like, I'm aware that it might not be good, but I'm gonna give it a try. Because, like my doctor said, like, taking benzos every day is not good for you, even if they're prescribed and they're low dose, because they're not something to fuck with, you know? That's not a medicine you want to play around with. So, even though I was prescribed them and it was the lowest dose you could literally prescribe, like, it was basically putting air on my tongue. I don't like the word deserves in my life, because in all honesty, I don't feel I deserve literally anything, so. But that's a whole other therapy session that I've had in my life. But if nothing else, I just, like, especially while I'm taking care of my dog and stuff, it's all just, like, so much. Like, I'm locked in this house for over 2 years. I'm, you know, because I've been home since before COVID. I've been unemployed since the beginning of 2019. I'm trying to job hunt amidst everyone else on the earth trying to job hunt. I'm trying to get a vaccine. I'm trying not to get COVID a second time from the stupid people I live with. You know? But it's like, at the same time, like, just the financial burden alone of being unemployed for so long is so hard, because it's like, I don't want to be in, like, debt for the rest of my life because of this shit. And that's kind of, like, where I'm headed, which kind of fucking sucks. Because, like, once you get into debt and you're broke, like, that's it. Like, it just accrues. That's it. So, like, I hate to do, like, the 1500 side hustle thing, and it's like, oh, I make amiibos, and, like, oh, I stream, and, oh, I have an Etsy shop, and, oh, I do photography for people, and, you know, I do all this other shit, and I still have a life, and I still clean up after 2 other grown adults who refuse to do anything, and I take care of a dying dog 24 hours a day. And it's like, this is, like, today I ordered, like, shampoo for the first time in, like, a year, and I fucking, like, got shampoo finally, and it's like, I literally don't even, like, grocery shop. It's that fucking stupid. Like, I bought Easter candy and, like, a 6-pack of mini sodas. That was, and, like, a loaf of bread. That was my grocery shopping today. And it's like, you know, I'm not, like, when I say a grocery shop, I don't mean, like, I stocked a fridge. I mean, like, I bought, like, some snacks, and that's it. Because, like, I don't grocery shop. I haven't grocery shopped since I had to grocery delivery for the whole house, like, back when everyone had COVID and he was in the hospital and shit. So, you know, I can't afford to do that. I can't afford to, like, go to the store and buy a whole bunch of groceries or whatever. Or to, like, really, like, I always feel bad when I order delivery, because, like, and I only order delivery, like, maybe once a month or something, if even, and it's like, I feel bad because it's like, it's a lot of money and I don't really have it, so it's always super shitty. But it's like, I get sick of eating, like, fucking crap every day. So, Like, I really wish that I could find a way to get into affordable therapy, but every time I email a resource, or call a resource, or leave a message with a resource, I don't hear back from anybody. I haven't heard back from a single resource that I've contacted in the last year. Any of them. So it's kind of shitty, and like, I know a lot of people are looking for therapy and counseling and help right now, but it's like, so I looked, and April knows about this, but my insurance sent me a thing. And they were like, hey, did you know your insurance covers mental health care? And I got really excited because I have really bad insurance right now while I'm unemployed. So I was like, I didn't know that because my insurance doesn't even cover my prescription medicine. So I went on the website. It told me like how to look up which doctors in my areas take my insurance. And I was like, oh, I'm so excited. Like, I might actually be able to find a therapist that I can go to because my insurance will cover it, or at least partially. In my entire metropolitan county, not a single doctor accepts my insurance. Not a single doctor. I would have to drive over an hour each way to see a therapist in the, like, Little Cuba sector of the state. And it's like, or the Little Havana area of the state. And it's like, I don't have a car, so to pay to Uber to the doctor is just as expensive as going to the doctor. So it's like a stupid circle jerk. And I was like so defeated when I was like, they sent me an email to get therapy, and there's literally hundreds of therapists in my county. No joke. I live in a very medically dense county. Like, we have a lot of hospitals, we have a lot of specialists, we have children's hospitals, we have all these different medical resources and hospital care and inpatient and outpatient. Not a single fucking mental health professional in the entire county takes my insurance. And I have state insurance. So that's really shitty. But yeah, so it's like, I am trying to find help. Don't think that like I'm not looking just because I don't have it at the present moment. I am looking. I've been looking. But every time I contact somebody, I either never hear back or the answer is basically no. So I will keep looking. I don't know that I will find anything. I'm still trying to find a jorb, so that's another thing, because obviously a jorb, aka income, would also relieve a huge amount of stress and problems off of my shoulder, because then I could not have to worry about, like, buying groceries or paying for my medicine every month. That's really fucking expensive, or whatever. So, we'll see. I really wish these allergies would stop, because my nose is going insane right now. Can't breathe. Anyways. Yes, everyone deserves help, whether they think they do or not, maybe. When I was in therapy, I had a very rough time with being in therapy. Not because I didn't like it or because I didn't like my doctor. I loved my doctor. I thought she was fantastic. But at the same time, like, it's hard to, like, sit in a room with a very nice person who's trying to help you when you don't think you deserve help, and you feel like you're taking up somebody's time, and you're paying them a lot of fucking money. Like, you're paying them half of your pay to, you know, talk to them. Hold on, my dog is doing something. What are you doing? Don't be knocking shit over. I already got hit in the head with my freaking backdrop earlier. Which I'm so glad that didn't happen on stream, because that shit made a giant mess and it was very loud. Anyways. I know lately we've been talking about a lot of, like, mental health related shit on stream, but I try to be pretty open about stuff. Like, I want other people to know that they can talk about it openly. I'm very much against the stigma of, like, mental health talk is, like, attention-seeking or pity-seeking or fake or Tumblr kids or, you know, whatever the fuck the current fad of calling it is. Oh, sensitive snowflakes. I hear enough of that in my real life, you know? Oh, you didn't have it as bad as us growing up. It's like, everyone's allowed to have problems, my dude. Like, not everyone... Like, it's not like, everything's not a contest, you know? Boomers like to make everything a contest. I just, like, as a fact. It's all about them. They ruined all of us, and it's funny because I always say, that most people who need therapy... Most people who go to therapy because of somebody who wouldn't go to therapy, and I think that's pretty true, that most people who seek therapy or go to therapy for whatever kind of problem, it usually comes from the fact that somebody in their life refused to get help, and therefore affected their life in a bad way. And that is very much my case. Somebody who very much needed help and didn't refuse to get it, and generationally then happened. So, you know, I try to keep chat, you know, safe space for people to talk about stuff, whether it be queer issues or personal stuff or mental health stuff or medical crap or whatever. Like, obviously you don't have to like tell everyone your life story or dox yourself or anything, but like you could always feel free to talk about it in chat, you know. If anyone's ever shitty, they just get banned. I mean, that's just how it works here. Before I started stream, I was actually over in Cheyenne's chat, and she was talking that we were having medical and antidepressant chat and therapy chat over there, you know. And I'm, you know, and she's a much bigger channel, and she has a YouTube channel, and she has a huge audience, and, you know, she very much is open about her, you know, different diagnoses and having breakdowns on camera, and, you know, not for attention, but unexpectedly. Even in the past, like in her YouTube videos, there's been, you know, she's openly talked about stuff from therapy and, you know, her medical treatment and everything like that, all that good stuff. And today in chat, like, it kind of came down to that, like, people were talking to her about, like, oh, like, I watch your videos, and that's how I found out about such and such, and then I talked to my therapist about it, and they said blah, 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 and it's like, it's nice to see, like, a large audience of people kind of openly talk about it without it being negative, or being an attack on somebody, or being, like, name-calling, or accusing people of being fake, or attention-seeking. So, you know, I kind of want to sow that same kind of community in terms of being open, because, like, I can't hide my mental illness. So, like, if I can't hide it and I'm recording myself for essentially the world to see or hear, like, I don't want my chat to feel like they can't talk about stuff. And it's like, you know, say what you will about him. Like, one good thing that, like, Corpse Husband has done, he's a huge person with so many millions of subscribers, literally millions of subscribers. And he very much openly talks about both his chronic illness and his mental illness. And, you know, he just did another really long-form interview on camera recently. And it's like, yeah, like, maybe people didn't know about him 6 months ago or whatever, but he's not only become a huge entertainer, but he's also been, like, a huge force for speaking up for both mental illness and therapy and, you know, medication and, you know, medical treatment for different things. And, you know, yeah, no one's a perfect person or whatever, but at least he's using his platform to, you know, be open and be honest and, you know, not be an edgelord about it, because there are plenty of people out there who, you know, want to make their stuff into, like, just nothing either but a joke or a meme. And, like, I get people cope in different ways, but at the same time, like, your community, especially the younger people who, like, go on Twitch or YouTube, it's like, you know, they don't know any better. They follow whatever they watch. And there's a lot of people who have big followings that either don't say anything or talk a lot of shit or make a lot of, you know, fucked up jokes, and, you know, kids latch onto that shit. So it's like, no, I would rather people, like, hear that, like, it's, people have problems, you know, even people that you look up to, or that you want to be like them, or you know, you want to meet them, or you want to get their autograph. It's like, famous people, or, you know, influencers or YouTubers, like movie stars, whoever, musicians, everyone's got something, you know, whether it's major or minor, like, everyone has something. So, this has been Tangent with Katamari. It's like 9 o'clock. Probably should call it soon. Okay. Sorry that this has been, like, a very rambly stream. Like I said, I think it's, like, a mixture of the exhaustion and, like, that today was kind of a long day for me. And outside of stream, I really don't have anyone to talk to, like, out loud. Like, I talk to myself, my dog, and that's about it. The two people I live with are not people I want to have conversations with. Everything's a fight. So, you know, this is, like, my little talk into the abyss, but people are actually on the other side. And I know I said, like, I would start doing Zoom or, like, talking to people in voice chat or, like, on video calls or something, and I don't know, like, I don't have anybody on my Zoom friend list. I've only used Zoom once. I don't know, and I don't want to bother people by, like, being like, hey, do you want to talk on voice chat for a little bit, or, like, whatever. I really haven't been checking in with a lot of people, so I keep hearing a sound and I don't know where it's coming from. And maybe it's just the sound coming from the game, but it's occasional. But it's like driving me kind of out there. Anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling because I could probably ramble forever if I was allowed to. I need to write a note to myself, or somebody needs to scream at me on Twitter later to freaking fix this Tiltify, because I forgot to update the Tiltify bar on the actual stream, even though the campaign is live. I should see if anyone's online to raid. Let's see. Shout out to our one Zoom call. Call me literally anytime. I'm always down to talk. Thank you. Yeah, our one Zoom call where I tried to show you how to stream. And then April went, nope, fuck this, I'm out. And not that I really blame her either. Let me see if anyone's online really quick. I'm assuming Christian's probably still not online, because he usually doesn't stream for a super long time, I don't think. Let me see if he's online or not. His name is not showing up. Did I spell it correctly? Yeah, I don't think he's online. Okay. Who else is online? There's really nobody online. I mean, Lawrence is online, but Lawrence has a huge fucking following. He doesn't need my 2-person raid. Oh, he had issues today? Like tech issues? He does seem to have a lot of stream issues. I actually messaged him recently that if he wants any kind of help or has any questions about streaming to hit me up. That I'm not an expert, but that I've at least troubleshooted a lot of things, so that maybe I could help him. So he knows the offer is there to message me if he has any questions. There's no one really online to raid, so I think I'm just gonna call it here. Thanks for hanging out with me. Sorry it got kind of serious through some parts of it, but it's been a day. And I'm gonna have a pretty rough weekend, honestly. So I'll try to keep my Twitter relatively sane. I'm probably gonna jump into the anime book club assignment for April and try to start watching some of that and get ahead of it instead of have to rush it all towards the end of the month. I'm gonna try and work on some more of this back end of the stream stuff. I fucked up the heart. I assumed it was either a winky face or a heart. One of the two. Either way, thank you. Yeah, there's some other stuff that if I get time, I want to record some coffee videos, since today kind of got fucked up with the schedule with the appointment and everything. Because the next few days are going to be rough in this fucking house, and next week, the schedule's kind of fucked up. So I don't know what days I'm going to be able to stream. I'm going to wait a few days and see if the schedule changes or not, because I feel like the schedule is a mistake. If the schedule gets fixed, then streams will be normal. If the schedule doesn't get fixed, then I will post on Twitter when there will be streams, because next week might be a little bit of a fucking mess. What else? I don't know. I mean, I think the only people in chat right now are April and Cap, so I don't think I need to boost anything, because y'all know where everything is. Hopefully everyone enjoyed the little face reveal at the beginning. Obviously that will not be that specific thing was just an April Fool's thing, but there will be cams soon enough. Hopefully I can get some of that done this weekend. And there's also, here's the thing before I go. So one of the things I mentioned previously I want to work on for the stream, and I don't know how long it will take me to actually do, because I can't afford to buy one, so I'm going to try and make one. But I'm going to try and make a gashapon machine out of cardboard. And basically, I want people who are regulars in chat, at least for now, to send me ideas for things to put inside the gashapon machine. And basically, in the future, what I would like to do is change the creepy coin system from being how it is to being a token redemption thing where you can spend X amount of creepy coins, I spin the gashapon, and something comes out, and then we open the capsule, and whatever's in the capsule is what is done or happens. Obviously I would include stuff like the current stuff that's been in the creepy coins thing. Not worms, that's not what I mean, a big goober. I'm not putting worms in my gashapon machine. So like there might be things like, you know, get up and stretch, or hydrate, or there might be like, depending on how big I make it and how many things go inside, I might put in something like unlocking a scary stream as one. I have not forgotten about the scary stream. I know that you watched Marcy's play. I don't know if, did you watch all of Marcy's playthrough of that game that she's been playing, Cap? I only saw like literally maybe 20 whole minutes of it because I lurk in her stream a lot of the time, because I'm usually uploading at the same time. Because that game looked very gross and body horror, and I didn't really catch most of the story though, so I don't feel like I've been spoiled on how to win or play the levels, because I didn't actually physically watch it. I listened to it, and then most of it I just was not in the room for. So I was thinking about doing that as a scary stream. I don't know how scary it was overall. It looked pretty creepy to me, so I might do that as a scary game stream, because I know I owe you guys a scary game stream. The story makes no sense to me even after reading articles about it. Oh, geez. Because I was thinking maybe doing that, because I owe you guys a scary stream from, like, October. And I've just been trying to look at games, and I'm like, I don't want to play, like, something that's, like... I don't play, like, Resident Evil. More so creepy with a few jump scares than an actual scary game. Well, I mean, to be fair, if it's got jump scares, I'll probably pee myself, because I'm, you know, PTSD, I'm jumpy as shit. Like, my dog jumps and I jump. So, but it's Marcy, so it's a Scream Fest. I don't know that I'll scream, but I probably, if I have face cam on, like, I would want to have face cam on for it, because I will, like, physically jump or whatever. I am that kind of jumpy person. People at my office used to go out of their way to, purposely try to scare me, because they knew I would, like, throw stuff in the air and jump. I don't screech or anything, but I will curse and like, whatever. I haven't looked. I haven't looked into it, like what platforms it's on, if it's just on PC, and like how much it is. But I might do that as a game. So I might put like scary game as a random gacha thing, so that it becomes like a more often thing. But it's at random instead of people saving up coins for it. It would just be totally random. I might put like different things in there, like name a character or like challenges for a game or something, and we might cycle out what's in the gashapon based on the game that's being played or something. I don't know. I have ideas. So if you guys think of, you know, actual ideas for the gashapon, or things that you would want to see in place of creepy coins, you can always let me know. You can tweet me, or, you know, tell me Discord or something, because that is something that I want to start working on. I don't know if I'll be able to successfully build it. I've never really built something like a working mechanism out of cardboard. I've built still things out of cardboard, but never something functional with like a crank feature or whatever. So I'll try it. If I could find a cheap gashapon that I could order, like an actual one, I would get one and then do a paint job on it and customize it. But most of them are pretty expensive, so I am not investing that much money into something for the stream right now, just because I can't afford to. I've already put too much money into the stream that I can't afford to. So for right now, it's going to be homemade. And if it works, it works. And if it doesn't work, then I tried. So that's just something to keep in mind. Okay. I'm going to cut it there because it's getting late. Thank you for hanging out. Like I said, there will be no stream tomorrow unless Hell freezes over, sadly, because everyone will be home. As usual, keep an eye on the Twitter. I will always update there if there's going to be a stream or not. And then I'll keep you guys posted about next week when I know more, because right now it's not looking great. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. If I saw anyone online to raid, I would raid them, but I'm not going to go looking for a stranger right now because it's late and I've had a long day. Anyways, hope everyone has a good night. And I will see you hopefully in the next couple of days sometime. And if you haven't caught up on VODs or on Coffee exclusive videos, there's always content there that you can watch. So, I think that's it. Thank you for joining me. All right, we're gonna put on my super chill end screen that I really love, and then we'll be out of here. So, Johnny.